You've been told that life expectancy will reach 78 years by 2050. The global population will hit 9.7 billion. Your retirement is secure. Your children's future is bright. This is a lie. The projections you're seeing assume one thing, that antibiotics will continue to work. They won't. In 1900, life expectancy was just 32 years. By 2020, it reached 73 years. We gained 41 years of life in 1 century. Why? One word, antibiotics. Discovered in 1928, antibiotics eradicated the leading cause of death, bacterial infections. They facilitated modern surgery, cancer treatment, childbirth safety, and organ transplants. But we took them for granted. Meet AMR, Antimicrobial Resistance. Bacteria that no longer respond to antibiotics. Published in the Lancet, September 2024, the most comprehensive study ever conducted reveals over 1 million people have died each year from AMR since 1990. That totals 36 million deaths so far, more than COVID-19. And the problem is worsening. By 2050, 1.9 million will die annually from drug-resistant infections, a 70% increase. Who's at risk? Everyone. Your 70-year-old parents. An ordinary UTI becomes deadly. 65% of AMR deaths are among the elderly. Your child falls in the playground. A scraped knee turns into sepsis. No antibiotic can save them. You need surgery. A routine hip replacement becomes lethal. Cancer patients. Chemotherapy weakens their immune system, and infections can kill them before the cancer does. Pregnant mothers. C-sections become Russian roulette. This isn't science fiction. This is 2035 to 2050. Standard projections estimate that 9.7 billion people will be alive by 2050. But those projections assume antibiotics are effective. Factoring in 39 million AMR deaths and the decline in births as parents fear losing children, the realistic figure is 9.15 billion, 600 million fewer people.
But here's what they're not telling you. It's not just about the deaths. It's the demographic collapse. When young adults die from infections, they don't have children. When children die, families cease having more. Birth rates plummet. Here's the timeline you need to understand. 2030. Life expectancy peaks at 73 years. AMR deaths accelerate. 2035 to 2040. The collapse begins. Routine surgeries become too risky. Common infections turn deadly. Life expectancy drops to 68 years.
2050. We settle at 65 years, returning to 1980s levels despite all our medical advances. We will have lost an entire generation of medical progress. Your retirement plans? Based on living to 85. Reality? You might not see 70. But wait, that gets worse. AMR doesn't just make bacteria resistant. It makes every epidemic and pandemic deadlier. Remember COVID-19? Imagine it without antibiotics to treat secondary bacterial pneumonia. The death toll would have tripled. The next pandemic, and there will be one, will occur in a world where hospitals can't perform surgery safely, bacterial co-infections are untreatable, and healthcare systems are already collapsing from AMR. One major pandemic in the 2030s or 2040s could reduce life expectancy below 60 years. Some say, we survived before antibiotics, we'll survive again. Wrong. This will be worse than 1900. In 1900, bacteria weren't resistant. They didn't have drugs. Now, bacteria have evolved resistance genes that they share globally within weeks. In 1900, we didn't perform complex surgeries, transplants, or chemotherapy, all now impossible without antibiotics. In 1900, people lived in rural areas, spread out across the countryside. Now we live in dense megacities where infections spread instantly. In 1900, the average life expectancy was 32. In 2050, it'll be 65, but we'll remember when it was 73. The psychological impact of watching progress reverse? Unprecedented.
2 possible futures. Future 1, we do nothing, 39 million dead by 2050. Life expectancy at 65. Population growth stalls. Modern medicine collapses. Your children inherit a darker world than you did. Future 2, we act now. Better infection control. Stewardship programs have failed. We can save 12.3 million lives by 2050 and stabilize life expectancy at 70 to 72 years. The data is precise. The timeline is set. The choice is yours. The post-antibiotic era is here. The only question is, how bad will we let it get? I'm Dr. Kardiali Srivastava. I warned and warned for 40 years. Now the data proves I was right. If you are the leader of a nation, a decision maker at the World Health Organization, CDC, or the Health Secretary of State, or the Minister, stop raising people's hopes and be honest. Doctors are not God to save lives, nor can they cure illness, and now can't even prevent or stop infection spreading faster than the California fire. Let us give people the opportunity to prepare and empower themselves to protect their loved ones.
Please scan the QR code to learn more, or contact Dr. Srivatsa. As Albert Einstein said, the world will not be destroyed by evil, but by people who don't do anything. Thank you.